If you get to choose your reality, then how are you going to make it look? Today, I'm going to be talking about how to create a vision board and what techniques have worked for me and um, things that actually are not what you would expect in creating a vision board. So, I'm going to show you my old vision board, things that have manifested from it, and then I'm going to show you different techniques to make your vision board as effective as possible. So I did have my vision board printed out and pinned up on a cork board for a while so that I could look at it every day. Now I have it taped in this book right here, just to kind of look back on and see what has actually manifested. Um, but this is just will give you an idea of where I started. So this is like what I wanted my house to look like and what I wanted our family to be doing together, and just different adventures, different things. Um, a couple years ago, I wanted to own a lavender farm and have alpacas and stuff, and maybe that will happen in the future. But for now, what was most priority in my life was just going to the dream location. We actually almost bought a lavender farm, and I'm glad that we didn't. I'm glad that it didn't work out because um, the location was not like the ideal location, and it would have been probably challenging to grow lavender here in Virginia. It grows so much better in California, which is where we're moving to next week, and they have lemon trees and orange trees. Um, And then this is just like what I wanted my community to look like, dream ideas of locations. And then this picture actually manifested the other day of I'm very like romanticize my life, and just to have my kids like running down a little farmyard trail, like holding kittens. Um, I just always loved that idea. And then my son was doing that the other day. He was holding a little kitten running around on one of my friend's farms, and um, it's just like I pinned that. I put that on my vision board. So this is like a car that I want, just like a third row seat car to carry all my babies in. So what's most important in creating a vision board is understanding the feeling that you want to have when creating this vision board. If you don't understand how you want to feel, then what is the point in creating a vision board? What's the point in manifesting anything? Because if you don't know how you want to feel, then you're kind of going to be shooting in the dark, and you're going to be chasing after other people's goals. Like if you want a luxury car or this big house, why do you want it? What's the feeling that comes from those things? And if it's not something that elicits so much joy and passion in your life, then there's not going to be a strong pull towards that. You need to use all of your sensory to be able to manifest it into your physical reality. You have to first feel it, that you have it, before you actually have it. Um, and I did this. The next point is journaling and scripting. So, I did this with my husband. I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I was like, I really need to get clear on what it is that I want in my future spouse if I'm like so focused on having it. And I did this with California too. I was like, where's my dream location? We actually visited like 5 different states to figure out what it is that we wanted. And our vision became more clear after doing that. But anyways, um, what you want to do is like first, before you start journaling, you want to meditate and really just get quiet with yourself and know what feels so good to me to have this thing that I want. And you'll get more clarity around why you want it, and maybe even more clarity around what you actually want. So meditating would be like the first thing that you would want to do, is just like get quiet with yourself and really envision, if you could have anything, what would it be? And I just created a video a couple days ago about you get to choose your reality. So what are you going to choose? And that will help you understand why you get to choose and how to choose. But this is actually putting it into like a goal, a vision, some type of tangible thing that will make your choice of life happen. So, first is meditating. Get quiet with yourself. Spend like 20 to 40 minutes really just feeling into every emotion that would come up for you around what it is that you want. And just make it feel really good to you. And then once you do that, once you have come to a place where you understand that you can have anything, and what it is that you're trying to manifest feels so juicy and great to you, then you want to write these things down. And this is called scripting. So you want to put it into present tense and um, write it as though it's happening. So, what you would say is, I am so grateful that I have such a beautiful house where I can enjoy it with my family. I am so grateful that I get to live my life with the love of my life. And we do so many fun things together. It feels so exhilarating. And just really make it as juicy as possible so that you're really feeling the emotion of that experience, and put it in present tense. And then what you would want to do is um, read that every night for 30 days. Um, I did this multiple times. I feel like doing it every day for 30 days would help you kickstart it a little bit faster, but also just trusting that it's going to come in its perfect timing. The thing is, there's a delayed reaction when we have an expectation of what's to happen and then it doesn't come to be. We get disappointed, and then the trajectory of that thing that's going to manifest, kind of the energy of it falls down. So you're up here and then it's not happening, and you go down and you're disappointed, and so then it's just not happening, and it's like right here, but you get right here, and it's like, so you have to keep that expectation to get to that desired outcome quicker. That's why we have such a hard time manifesting, because it takes a little bit of time to actually happen in our physical reality. So we have to be patient with that. Um, the next thing that you want to do, once you've gotten really clear about what it is that you want to manifest, how it's going to feel, how it's going to look, you want to create a vision board, a physical object that you can look at every day to train your subconscious to actually get closer to that goal. So if you are training your subconscious to believe that it already has it, then it's going to start taking those steps that are aligned with that image. And that's why you want to look at it all the time, because you're reprogramming your subconscious to believe that it already has it. And so it just makes sense that it's going to be in your reality. So this is how I like to do it. Pinterest. For all you women out there, you know how powerful of a tool this is, and it's more so a search engine than social media, which I love. You can just search whatever you want, and it comes up with like the most aesthetic images. So when you're looking on Pinterest, you want to look at different categories of what you want to manifest in your life. unless you're just like focused on one thing, that's totally fine. But it's best to have kind of like an array of ideas so that your lifestyle lines up with each one of those things. Like, for example, if you want to have a big house, you have to have money to have that house. If you want to be prettier, then you have to implement different things like confidence or taking better care of yourself. So, with all of that, and also, I mean, even just like being healthier ties into being wealthy. And taking care of yourself ties into having a better relationship with someone, a partner, or your family. So if you have these goals, they all intermingle. So that's why I like to create a vision board that has an all-encompassing idea of what you want your life to look like, not just like one thing that you're trying to manifest. So just really look at all aspects of your life. Like, what do you want your body to look like? What do you want your confidence to look like? What do you want your home to look like? What do you want your atmosphere, the people you surround yourself with, your relationship, your spirituality? What do all those things look like for you? And you don't have to like have a bunch of images on each category, but make sure that they all tie into all of those ideas, those categories, so that you're kind of creating this rich, encompassing idea of your vision. Now, what I did was I created a vision board that I have on my wallpaper on my phone. This is like the best idea that you can do because you're always looking at your phone, especially when you like look, you turn it over to look at the time, you're going to see that vision board and your subconscious is going to always recognize those photos without, like, sometimes we get numb to our wallpaper and we forget what's on there, but our subconscious is always seeing that. It's always registering that that's there. So when you can have something that you're looking at every single day, multiple times a day, it's way more effective than having it on your board that you see once a day. So how you do this is you go and download PicStitch and you upload, I would say like 10, 15, around there, images, and make them as organized as possible so that you see each one in an organized way, a uniform way, so that you can pick up on what those images are and not just kind of feel scattered about it. And then you save that image and put it on your wallpaper, and that is going to create a visual for you that you can look at every day. Now, another way to implement these ideas into a more specific way is by doing a mantra every morning and every night. So after you have journaled and read that journal, that scripting, every night for 30 days, then you're going to want to implement a subconscious reprogramming by reading to yourself something that you're trying to manifest in a specific way. So you can read to yourself this story of what do you want it to look like, but then you have to read out to yourself a specific time and goal, and maybe start small with this so that you can really believe that you can do it. I did this with $10,000. So I read to myself, I will manifest $10,000 and it will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. And I did say at this specific time, and it did manifest at that time. And then I also wrote down that we needed to manifest $25,000 before we moved, and that happened as well. So I got this mantra from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and it has the formula that you need in that book. And you just want to plug in your numbers and your specific things, and then you read that every night and every morning until it happens. And it's really crazy how your subconscious just like it reprograms and attracts to you those things without you even working for it. Like it just happens and you are like, how did that happen? Wow. And then if you really want to put this into practice by just creating a new version of yourself to up level and move towards these goals, I would do a visualization walk. So what this looks like is you create a vision in your head of what you want your life to look like. You already have this. You have it on your vision board, you have it on your scripting, you have it in your mantra. So now what you want to do is every morning, whether it's getting ready for the day or going outside and taking a walk for 10 to 30 minutes, you want to think about this vision, and every step that you take, you're acting as if you're believing that you're walking into that future, that you are taking each step towards that goal. So that's going to create another level of manifestation for you. And something to really think about when you're doing this is, how would you feel? How would you hold yourself? How would you show up if you had everything that you ever wanted? And that is how you're going to walk into your day doing the visualization. And that is going to carry you through the rest of the day to act as if you have those things. And then it's just going to become who you are. And you're going to start to see those things fall into place. And you're going to be surprised by how it comes to be, because you are acting as if you have it. You're becoming that, and it just becomes second nature to you, that once those things actually manifest, they become a reality in your life, it's going to be like, wait, what? How did that happen? Because this is who you are now. And I just want to encourage you that if you have a very strong desire for something in your future, know that it is actually already in your future. You just have to line up to it. And I love thinking of that, because it's not something that we have to wield and cajole to have in our reality. It's already there. We just have to align to it. Maybe for it to be faster, or for us to just enjoy our life right now as it is, instead of being so disappointed that we're not experiencing the thing that we desire, because it was meant for you and it's going to happen. So enjoy the journey in getting there, because that's the whole point of life. Another way to make this happen faster is by doing life coaching. Um, Life coaching is not something that people need. It's just something that is a support system, something that allows you to get to your goals faster. So you can find all the information that you need online. It's out there. But coaching really helps you to get to it quicker and to have that support along the way, because a lot of people do need that. So I am working on a coaching program right now. The website is not up and running, but as soon as it is, I will pin that website down below in the description. And if you love this content and want to see more about just how to self-actualize your life and become a better version of yourself, please subscribe. I'm so grateful for you and for tuning in and creating this community. This is why I created my YouTube channel, so that I can connect with like-minded beings who love to know more about how the universe works and how we can create our realities and the best versions of ourselves every single day. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day.